I spend years looking for happiness in places I could never keep, in promises carried by the seasons like footprints fading from the street.
And somewhere in the quiet, a gentle light began to grow, a kind of joy that needed nothing outside itself to let it show.
And little by little I started seeing what had never gone away. Yesterday no longer owns me. Tomorrow cannot tell me who to be. Life is happening in this moment, where I choose to simply be. I make this moment my compass, my direction and my home, because right here the heart awakens to a dimension of its own. There's a quiet voice behind the noise, a stillness underneath the mind, a silent witness watching gently every second passing by.
And when I let the past grow peaceful and the future drift away, I find a peace that has been waiting in the space beneath the day.
Nothing else needs to be added for this life to feel complete. Yesterday no longer owns me. Tomorrow cannot tell me who to be. Life is happening in this moment, where I choose to simply be. I make this moment my compass, my direction and my home, because right here the heart awakens to a dimension of its own. Of the heart, truth begins to softly speak, without answers, without explanations, without anything to seek. To know yourself completely is to finally understand that freedom lives forever present in the simple act of being.
Tomorrow
me tell you something simple, something that took years to learn. I spent a lifetime fighting with life, trying to make it turn. I wanted to move the mountains, control every changing season. But the tighter that I held on, the heavier became the burden. Then on an ordinary evening, without a sign or a shining light, I felt a quiet truth come knocking in the middle of the night. That's when I let go of the rope and peace found me. When I stopped trying to push the river, something inside was finally free. It wasn't giving up on dreaming or losing faith somehow. It was walking with the current instead of fighting it all the way down. The hard days still come around, storm winds still roll through, but I don't turn every passing weather into something I must undo. There are seeds that I can nurture, there are doors that I can open wide, but some roads have their own direction and their own reason to guide. I learned there is a strength in choosing to trust the way. Not everything depends on the hands that try to shape each day. That's when I let go of the rope and peace found me. When I stopped trying to push the river, something inside was finally free. It wasn't giving up on dreaming or losing faith somehow. It was walking with the current instead of fighting it all the way down. If the door won't open today, maybe it will further on. If the rain falls on the highway, maybe it's preparing the dawn. Not every answer reaches us the moment we want to hear. Sometimes it arrives so gently while we're learning to persevere. That's when I let go of the rope and life showed me that peace lives in the moments my restless heart couldn't see. Today I travel lighter without needing to understand every page of the story before it's resting in my hands. If tomorrow looks different, I'll still keep moving on, because there's hidden strength in simply accepting what comes along. I've grown used to seeing only the weight of all my days, pain taking up the spaces, and questions filling every place. How many times I've judged too quickly without seeing my own heart. How many times I've wandered blindly, lost inside the dark. I look longer at the wounds than the light that still remained, and forgot your endless mercy and never walked away. So come and touch my eyes again, help me finally understand that even through my falling, your love still stands. Lord, change the way I see, help me look beyond the pain. Lord, change the way I see, help me find your love again. Teach my heart to understand with compassion and with grace, because sometimes I get lost inside my own mistakes. Change the way I see. There are so many hurting people trying just to make it through, and I don't always notice how much a simple kindness can do. But your voice is still speaking, even through the quiet air, calling my weary spirit to something greater there. If your love still reaches me, then I wanna learn to see this world the way you do, and never turn. Lord, change the way I see, help me look beyond the pain. Lord, change the way I see, help me find your love again. Teach my heart to understand with compassion and with grace, because sometimes I get lost inside my own mistakes. Change the way I see. If my eyes grow tired, your light will show the way. If I forget who I am, your grace will help me stay. Even lost, I still can hear God is still here. Lord, change the way I see, help me find beauty in the pain. Lord, change the way I see, help me walk closer to your name. Even through the storms of life, I still choose to trust, because your presence changes everything that learns to look through love. Change the way I see, change my heart again. And little by little, I'm learning how to see through the eyes of love. Thought after the fall there would only be distance, as if my failures were too great to ever come back home. But your love never left with me. I try to run from the shame, hide the broken parts of me, pretend that I was still standing while collapsing underneath. I carried silent guilt, thinking there was no way back. And yet while I wandered lost, your eyes were still searching for me. Before I could even speak, your love was already running toward me, like a father who never stopped waiting for his child to return. Your arms are still here, even after my fall, even after all my running. You still call me your child. Your arms are still here. When I think it's over, your love finds me crying and carries me back home. There are hidden wounds that nobody can see, and some falls leave deeper scars inside than on the surface. I thought heaven's silence meant I had been left behind. But maybe you were only waiting for my heart to return. Because your love never gives up, even when I walk away, even when my faith grows weak. And in the middle of my ruins, your grace still remains, like light breaking through the cracks of a weary soul. Your arms are still here, even after my fall, even after all my running. You still call me your child. Your arms are still here. When I think it's over, your love finds me crying and carries me back home. The greatest miracle isn't never falling. Maybe it's discovering there is still love after the fall. And when I cannot forgive myself, your voice still holds me close. I came back broken, still deeply loved. I came back weary, still expected. Your arms are still here, even after my fall, even after all my running. You still call me your child. Your arms are still here. When I think it's over, your love finds me crying and carries me back home. And maybe I still carry scars, but now I finally know no fall is greater than the Father's embrace.
There are tears nobody notices, and there are prayers only heaven hears. She kneels down in an empty room after another difficult day. No beautiful words, no strength left to pretend. Just a weary heart, trying not to give up, while the world keeps rushing forward without seeing what is there. Because some battles are fought in silence, and even the smallest faith can still reach heaven. The prayer no one sees still reaches God, even when it comes through tears, even when it's born in silence. The prayer no one sees still touches the heart of heaven, because God quietly hears what nobody else noticed. Some people smile on the outside while falling apart within, carrying endless nights without understanding. But maybe there is beauty in faith that stays without applause, without anyone hearing. Because sometimes the soul is praying, even when the lips are still, and heaven understands wounds the world will never see. The prayer no one sees still reaches God, even when it comes through tears, even when it's born in silence. The prayer no one sees still touches the heart of heaven, because God quietly hears what nobody else noticed. Maybe heaven moves in moments nobody notices. Maybe silent miracles happen when someone simply remains. And maybe the most beautiful prayer isn't the loudest one, but the one that keeps existing long after the pain. The prayer no one sees still rises toward heaven, even when it's weary, even when it's wounded, even when it doesn't understand. The prayer no one sees is never forgotten by God, because heaven recognizes tears the whole world tried to hide. The prayer no one sees still rises. The prayer no one sees is held by And in the silence of that room, hope
was still breathing.
I spent so many years carrying weights that were never mine,
listening for promises that never arrived in time.
I followed countless voices, searching for a guiding light.
Yet every road I traveled led me back inside.
When silence opened the doorway, I'd never learned to see.
What I thought was a farewell was life setting me free.
Finally free, finally at peace. After all the storms had passed, the sky opened beyond belief, beyond the walls I built
to hide from who I was.
Now I walk without chains, I no longer need to run.
Sadness slowly lost its power when I stopped resisting life, and the fears I carried for years finally loosened their grip.
All the stories we created to keep change far away became leaves upon the wind, learning how to drift away. Like rain arriving after drought without asking to appear, something new was born within without needing to persuade. Finally free, finally at peace. After all the storms had passed, the sky opened beyond belief, beyond the walls I built to hide from who I was. Now I walk without chains, I no longer need to run. A drop of water returning to the sea.
Everything I once called lost was life releasing me.
Every winter that I crossed, every night that came and went,
was quietly preparing the morning that has arrived.
Finally free, finally at peace. Like moonlight on the water, no longer trying to shine. I don't chase the wind anymore or demand to understand, because the greatest answer was simply learning how to live. The hour arrived quietly, like the sun meeting the sea.
and what I once called searching.
Finally learn how to rest. You spent years inside that room, calling it your safest place, watching life through a narrow crack, afraid to show your face. You thought you knew the whole world from the corner where you'd stand, but there was so much more waiting beyond what you had planned. Open the window, let the morning come inside. The stories you've been telling don't have to decide your life. Maybe nothing out there changed, maybe it was always true. Maybe the world got bigger the moment it stopped being about you. The trees were still standing, the clouds still crossed the sky. The same old birds kept singing as the seasons wandered by. But something finally softened, like a knot becoming loose, and things that once felt distant no longer felt impossible. Open the window, let the morning come inside. The stories you've been telling don't have to decide your life. Maybe nothing out there changed, maybe it was always true. Maybe the world got bigger the moment it stopped being about you. How many walls were only shadows, painted by a worried mind? How many roads stayed hidden because you never stepped outside? Without a sound or warning sign, you found what had been waiting in front of you the whole time. Strong life was never meant to fit inside what you thought all along. If freedom starts somewhere, maybe it begins like this. Not trying to explain the world, but learning how to live in it. There's still so much I don't know, so much left to understand. But I don't hide behind the curtains I made with my own hands. I spent half my life holding on, trying to keep everything in place, gripping doors that had already closed, collecting reasons and explanations. I
chased after things that were leaving, afraid of everything that changed. And the tighter I closed my fingers, the more life slipped away. Fought against the winds of change, against the tides of passing years, against old memories returning, against unanswered questions and fear. Then one evening I grew tired of carrying so much weight. Sat alone upon the porch and listened as my heart spoke. Was the day I opened my hands that life began to bloom. When I finally let the river run, I learned a different way to move. What I resisted stayed beside me. What I welcomed found its peace. And everything that felt so heavy gradually released. Leaves never argue with autumn. The sea never battles the moon. The sky does not forbid the rainfall from arriving when it should. Maybe there is a wisdom. Nature is always known. Some things only begin to heal when we stop holding on. It isn't giving up the journey or abandoning the heart. It's trusting there is a rhythm greater than our plans and charts. And when the soul finally settles, without needing every answer now, the whole world seems to breathe along with you somehow. Was the day I opened my hands that life began to sing. The same roads, the same horizons, yet everything felt different. Now I travel a little lighter, without needing to understand it all. And I find beauty where I once saw only what was missing. Night settled softly on the valley. The moon climbed above the trees. And for the first time in many years, nothing felt out of place. The river kept moving, and so did I.
There are days when I keep praying, but nothing seems to change. Heaven stays so quiet, and questions fill my brain. Are you really near me, or have I lost the way? Because sometimes silence hurts more than words can say. I miss the kind of peace that used to burn inside. Now there's only emptiness and endless sleepless nights. Yet my faith is still alive, though it's weary from the weight. 'Cause something deep within me still calls your name. And even when I cannot feel you, I choose to remain. Because real love doesn't depend on what I can't explain. Even when I can't feel it, God is still here. Even in the silence, He remains near. Even when I can't feel it, His love surrounds my soul, holding all the broken pieces when I lose control. Maybe the deepest faith isn't seeing to believe, but taking one more step when everything says leave. Because there are certain deserts no one can understand, where the only thing that's left is to keep moving as planned. And even if my eyes cannot clearly see, your gentle care remains, watching over me. Even when I can't feel it, God is still here. Even in the silence, He remains near. Even when I can't feel it, His love surrounds my soul, holding all the broken pieces when I lose control. Maybe heaven is still working, even when no signs appear. Maybe your love is closest in the silence I fear. And if my emotions fail me, your presence never will. You remain forever constant when the world stands still. Even when I can't feel it, God is still here. Even when my hope grows weak and starts to disappear. Even when I can't feel it, He never walked away. And even in the emptiness, His love has found a place. Even when I can't feel it, I'm still standing here. Because your silence was never a sign that you disappeared. So I just a little deeper, though I don't understand. Because sometimes faith is simply choosing still to stand.
I spent so long trying to understand what maybe could only be felt, like holding water in my hands, trying to stop a river from flowing. And the more I searched for answers, the farther they seemed to drift away. There is a silence hidden somewhere beyond all reason and every word, a place where the mind grows quiet and the heart forgets its boundaries. I thought that knowing love meant being able to explain it, but some of the deepest truths only exist when they stop speaking. And maybe the mystery of life was never meant to fit inside the narrow little frames we built to understand the infinite.
Because true love
Never needs to defend itself.
it simply appears
When we stop needing to understand.
The silence I can't explain is where my soul found rest. When I finally stopped chasing answers, something inside of me awoke.
The silence I can't explain,
seems to dissolve the fear in me.
because maybe the deepest kind of love begins where definitions end. I spent my life collecting ideas, trying to touch the infinite, but no word could ever reach the emptiness hidden in my spirit. And on an ordinary night, without signs or miracles to see, a quiet peace came breathing softly through the simple act of being. There were no final certainties, no answers left to hold, only a presence so profound it taught me how to slow down.
Maybe true love,
Can never really be possessed,
'cause everything eternal
is greater than what I can contain.
The silence I can't explain is where love finally found me. When my tired mind stopped fighting and my heart became still.
became still.
Silence I can't explain,
Open the space inside my soul.
because maybe the deepest truth is simply learning how to live. So long trying to understand
What could only be felt
trying to explain love.
while it was simply there.
And when I stopped searching,
For definitions,
my soul began to listen.
my soul began to listen.
Silence I can't explain. Now lives and breathes in me,
Like a light moving through the darkness.
With
love remained.
Without a name, without a definition,
Simply alive.
There is a quiet fear of waking up one day without knowing why. I should keep going. Time moves so quickly, and I'm still trying to understand if I'm walking the road I was meant for, simply surviving instead of living. There are so many distractions, so much noise inside my mind, that sometimes I barely recognize who I was when all this began. And in the middle of the rushing, my heart began to ask if purpose still remains, or if I've slowly drifted away. Maybe the soul's deepest fear is not falling or suffering. Maybe it's spending a lifetime never discovering who it was created to be. What if I lose my purpose in the middle of noise and pressure? What if I become distant from the fire that once lived in my heart? In my heart. What if I lose my purpose trying to please the whole world? Remind me who I am in you before I lose myself completely. I try to fill the emptiness with goals, promises, and direction, but some of life's deepest answers only appear in solitude. And when everything became quiet, I heard your voice within me, not speaking condemnation, only saying, I'm still here. Maybe purpose is not fame or everything I dreamed of achieving. Maybe it is remaining whole even when the world tries to change me. What if I lose my purpose when fear tries to take control? When my own doubts begin to suffocate my soul? It isn't over. What if I lose my purpose in the middle of the wars inside? Then hold my weary soul and bring me back to where it all began.
'cause no soul is ever truly lost when it finds you in the end.
I spend long nights awake, trying to put the pieces together, drawing maps across the darkness, certain I could change the weather. The harder I searched for answers, the farther they seemed to run, like trying to chase the horizon instead of walking toward the sun. Then exhaustion whispered softly something I had never heard before. Maybe not everything is solved by pushing harder than before. And when I stopped pushing, life began to grow, like seeds beneath the soil, working where I couldn't go. It didn't arrive like thunder or some dramatic sign. It came like spring rain falling in its own perfect time. The field behind the old house looked exactly as before, yet somehow every blade of grass seemed to hold a little more. Birds still sang at sunrise, the wind still crossed the trees, but things I'd always overlooked were suddenly easy to see. And when I stopped pushing, life began to grow, like seeds beneath the soil, working where I couldn't go. It didn't arrive like thunder or some dramatic sign. It came like spring rain falling in its own perfect time. You cannot pull a flower open by tugging at its leaves. You cannot hurry morning by demanding it appears. Perhaps true wisdom waits while we race through the dark, quietly preparing blossoms inside the human heart. I've learned some doors stay closed until patience makes the choice. There is a simple wisdom hidden in the dawn. The finest answers often come when pressure is gone. Let
Every heart has its spring,
and the answers I was chasing
we're already